Hello, Professor Bright here, and welcome back to the Sunless Sea, where things are going according to plan, but the plan was fundamentally flawed. We're way down on fuel and supplies, much more so than I would prefer, shall we say. But we go on, we'll be going to Khan's Shadow, mostly to deal with the Haunted Doctor's story, but also because I'm pretty sure I can get fuel and supplies there, and I'm sort of in desperate need of both. Not that we didn't do a lot of exploring last time, or at least for the last 2 episodes, we got a decent chunk of the southeast explored, but, well, at some point you have to head back home, and this is as good a time as we're going to get. So, it's a quick trip, Khan's Shadow, to get the supplies and fuel we'll need to make it back alive. And ideally, something will come from this story. I don't know what the Haunted Doctor provides. We did make some money. We got a captivating treasure over at Visage. So, okay, there's the Khanate music. Lovely. But as I was saying, we did get a captivating treasure over at Visage, so we can sell that for money, but we've already spent 1,000 echoes, I believe, on this trip already? A little bit more than that, technically, but yeah. Could be going better. And, oh, I can't remember if I need these. You know what? Let's take a moment here. Chat with our, where you go? There you are. There's our genial magician. Hi, friend. Well. Do you have any use for this? I suppose we could ask. Offer the magician a mirror catch box full of very angry dream snakes. The problem is it has Virik in it, and I kind of want to keep that. But at the same time, I mean... What are you? Virik. I'm going to keep it for now. For now, we will keep it. But first, let's compile our port report. And then, a gathering of anarchists. There's nothing unusual here, of course. Most nights, half the shadow hatches plots over cheap wine and old insults. But who is that officer in the crowd? The usual diatribes. The Haunted Doctor stands listening in rapt attention, his remaining eye closed. On a stage made from tables and upturned chairs, an attractive young man and woman take turns raging against injustice and talking of that glorious day when London and the Khanate and all others who dare to elevate themselves above others will face their reckoning. The irony is, as ever, lost. Once the meeting ends, he hurries over to thank you, glowing with second-hand fervor. "I've missed this," says the Doctor. Something strange taking over his face. If you didn't know better, you'd say it was a smile. He heads over to the young woman to try it out, renewed purpose in his stride. The Haunted Doctor is different. We now have a determined doctor. Lovely. Does he come with new stats? He does. Let's speak with him. Let us dine with the determined doctor. He will bring the wine, he tells you. Do you happen to have any more of that delightful Z-trout? No matter. Your sorbet slowly melts, untouched. And no, they are not restless elements. He slams his hand down on the bazaar. Do you not see, citizen? Every year, the bazaar, she devours us. From within, the rich stream honey dreams, rather, while the poor shovel laker with their bare hands in the streets, just to earn a few echoes to buy food, and above it all the masters and the... He never does get around to answering your actual question of whether he enjoyed his main course. Yes. Will it happen again? And again as many times as I choose. Oh, you. Still, good to see a bit of determination. Oh, whoa, wait a moment here. Yes, we do need our fuel and supplies. At least, oh god, this has been a very expensive trip. But yes, at least 12 fuel. Oh, it's physically painful. Ugh, it actually hurts to give up that much money just to keep my crew and myself alive. Oh. Oh well. We're gonna go to Khan's Art, then Khan's Glory. Khan's Glory to drop off the coffee, and actually with a little bit more supplies, no. No, won't get greedy. Maybe I'll get greedy. I'm thinking of making a trip over to Godfall just to sell the alcohol we've got on board. And it's very tempting. Like, extremely tempting. Perhaps too tempting to not do. Well, we'll think about it. We shall debate. Oh, and yes, we just ignore these things. Lose that little tiny bit of terror while we can. As for the copper quarter, I don't believe you have any stories I need to worry about. Could hire on crew. Sounds pointless. Ooh, wow. Oof. No, I think... Wait, can I seek it? Okay, I can't do that without a network. And my network is long dead. Unfortunate, one of the many reasons I need to build up veils. I just don't have any skill at skullduggery anymore. It's very sad. So very sad. But we'll get over to Khan's Glory, which I think I can get through. Let me just see here. Probably quicker I just go east and then around. Lights will stay out though, thank you very much. Don't need you guys wasting my precious fuel on, well, not so silly things as not staying sane. That sentence could have been structured better. Anyway, moving along, Khan's Glory. Hey guys, I heard you like coffee. Hi, friend. We'll offer our gift to the leopard. Lovely. And I need 5 of those. God, you guys are way too expensive. But we'll offer our gift to the Tieman. More and more and more. And more. As far as I know, that's the only use for... Oh. Oh. Ooh. We could offer strategic information to the Tieman. Treason is such an old-fashioned word. I mean... Oof. No. I'm loyal to London. Very loyal to London. So loyal, in fact, that I forgot I can make actual vital intelligence, which will be quite profitable later. But, I mean... No. Nope. No. We're gonna go to Wisdom. I'm gonna find out if we can rescue someone from Wisdom. Because we do need to do that for the Tireless Mechanics job, and he's gonna build me an engine. A very fancy engine, supposedly. Now, I've never seen this engine, so I wouldn't know. Still ignoring the Restless Nights. Look, guys, you can just deal with it, okay? I don't care about your I do care about your well-being, but not that much. Not so much I'm interested in it, if that makes sense. Hey, friend! You look like food. Or possibly supplies. Oh, you're particularly tormented, huh? Well, let's just back up. And back up. Back up some more, please. It'd be nice if you could back up quicker. You couldn't just back up a little bit more? No? Also, he's... Oh, well, nope. I was gonna say he's basically stuck there, but... Nah, he got out of it. There we go. Use its meat. Its torment ended with its death. You have more immediate concerns. The shark meat is dark, springy, and oily. These are not encouraging properties for a meal. Nevertheless, your cook perhaps can make something of it. And what's this in its gut? Not much. It won't keep, but it looks tasty. Delightful. 2 sailors complained that the meat sighs melodramatically when cutlery... I'm sorry. When cutlery is applied to it. Excuse me? They're probably engaging in mischief, but your crew become nervous. Nervous but satiated. I have so many things to ask there. It sighs melodramatically when you cut into it? What the... So many questions. So very many questions regarding that. That's not something you can just say and then I'll brush it off. That's like... How do you... So many questions. Oh? Oh! The spy walks the ship. They're good. Very good. Were it not for a single envelope sitting face down instead of face up on your desk, you might never have noticed. Track down the spy. Search every cabin. Open every lockbox. It's a high-risk challenge. Shoot. Slip through the net. Crew is not informed of the precise reason for the search. They stare at each other suspiciously. Good. Next time, perhaps they'll be more alert. Lost to strategic information. That is all sorts of unfortunate. Oh? Interesting. So I can get prisoners somewhere. We'll compile our port report real quick. But, Oh! Oh, that is physically painful. Like, physically hurts me. 3,000 echoes. Ah! Okay. I'm not gonna try to risk rescuing a prisoner, because that's 13% chance. That's not gonna do me any good, but... Oh! Wow, that hurts. And even then, it's just for a chance at getting what I want. So, no. Won't be doing that for a while. But regardless, I think it's time to head back, really. Yeah. I'm gonna probably make the trip, station... Not station, actually, I don't have anything there. Abbey Rock, Shepherd Isle, Zealport, Demo, and back. I think that's the plan, anyway. Not sure how good of a plan that is. Well, no, we should have enough supplies and fuel to do that. Terror is not an issue yet. And if I... Could you not? Okay? I get it. You guys are scared. But now's not the time. And no point in going to Zealport because we don't have enough cargo space. So I guess we're just going to head on back entirely. Are you something I can discover, or are you just busy being not illuminated? Yeah, you're just not illuminatable. Kind of unfortunate. I don't know why I think the rocks would glow. But, well, it's the Neath. Weird things happen. And Wolf's Rift, which if I remember correctly, means Shepherd Isle is up this way? Map? Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Or potentially perfect. Almost perfect. Not quite perfect, but pretty close too. Oh? Oh, hey! You're making a stupid mistake, friend. I've killed much bigger. Much bigger. What do you got for me, kid? Prisoner's honey. Okay, fair enough. I'll take it. Got no complaints there. And dock. Oh, you guys, let's compile a report. And the 3 graves, tell me of it. Ha! Yeah, that's not even slightly true. Anyway, Shepherd Isle is known for its, tall tales. We know where the Drownies sleep. They have their own kingdom. Certainly not in this little island. Ooh, speaking of, we should probably... leave it for a future trip. At some point, we're gonna have to go and see about, visiting the king over that way. But for now, I'm not gonna worry about it. That looks like Abbey Rock? Yes, that is. Wonderful. Also, I've taken a lot of damage really quickly. I didn't even notice. Simply the worst. Turns out, dreadnoughts can do a bit of damage to a tiny ship such as mine. And I'm going to keep my hunting trophy because I might have use for it elsewhere. Where elsewhere? I don't know. Somewhere. Potentially. Maybe. Who could say? No, the goal is just to get back to London, resupply there, and then I think we must do our northerly trip. Simply because we have so much to turn in up that way. Oh, and I could get some souls for the Deviless. We could have tea. It'll be lovely. Simply divine. Well, not divine. Infernal, technically. But you understand the meaning. And... Demo's Island. Actually, I wonder if we shouldn't try to supply there. No, because we have 55 terror now. And I don't think it lets me resupply unless I have less than 50. Which is sad, really. Quite unfortunate. Quite inconvenient of them. But, oh well. Such is life sometimes. And docked. Suppose we could have tea. A volunteer? Oh, I mean, why not? Always will take on one more crew member. Oh, that was a mistake. Should have not grabbed that crew member. But I suppose it saves us money in the long term. Very well. Oh? Oh, hey! Didn't notice you there, buddy. You're making another stupid mistake. I just killed your friends. And now I'm gonna kill you. What else you got for me? Oh, hey. Spider silk. That's relatively valuable. I think it'll cover the cost of repairing my hull. Now that I'm below 100, it's a little bit unpleasant, I usually say. Always like to stay above 100. Just because, well, these trips can be quite, problematic if you don't, shall we say. Suppose I should visit the sisters, though. Just get that one extra bit of fuel and money. Oh, you kids. Let's find it. Oh, yes, the Screaming Woman seal. Which is possibly the most bizarre creature here. Well, I say that, but... No. Seals with multifaceted eyes and screaming like women. That is probably the weirdest creature I've heard of so far. It's up there, anyway. Up there with the eyeless dolphins, which are just a delight. And why did I do that? That was silly of me. Silly and ultimately pointless. So, let's get in there. Come on, guys. Maybe get one barrel of supplies. Possibly. Oh. I'm sorry, what? What? A hump of dark rock swathed in mist, like 100 other Untersee islands. A grand house rises on the rock, a silhouette empty of lights. The uncut grass on the lawn bends, rises, bends again in the breeze. You smell damp stone and faintly blood. Okay. Go up to the house, crunch across the gravel, up to the door. The brass of the door knocker is tarnished. The paint is beginning to peel in the salt sea air. Screwed that one up. No one answers, but the door is unlocked. Worlds in darkness. The hall is dark, the parlor too. There are signs of disturbance here and there, a smashed cup, an overturned piano stool, scratches on the walls. You bend to pick up a page of paper and hold it to the light. It is an unfinished poem. You think the handwriting may be Phoebe. The absent moon, the gnawing hunger in the heart. The well, the sea, a great many crossings out. Oh dear. There are sounds from downstairs, from the kitchen. You push open the door cautiously. Something clings to the ceiling. Something turns yellow eyes to you and hisses. Whoa, whoa. I'm sorry, what? Excuse me, sir? What, the silent house. I... The house seems empty, all is still. Why then do you have the sense that there's not much time remaining? Search the house, discover whatever you can about what happened here. It failed. An empty house. Bedrooms, bathrooms, the breakfast room, the servants' stairs, all empty of life. The long case clock at the top of the stairs ticks like a heart. Outside, the sea sighs. Try again. Good. A distant song. You cock your head and listen. Someone is singing, a woman's voice. Soft o'er the fountain, lingering falls the southern moon. The sound takes you up to the winding stairs to the turret at the back of the house. You try the door at the top. Locked. The sound ceases. It was Phoebe's voice. You call out to hear. What's happened? We wanted their stories, she explains reasonably. We only wanted their stories in the beginning. We get so starved for stories out here, but then Lucy, she breaks down in sobbing. Want us to break down the door? Your bosun whispers. While you're considering the answer, one of your crew swears and points. Smoke is leaking from beneath the door. I deserve an ending, Phoebe calls out. When you press your hand to the door, you can feel the heat on your palms. The house on Hunter's Keep is aflame? What the hell? The fire begins in Phoebe's turret room, but it spreads quickly. Sailors tumble, choking from the door as the smoke billows out. The yellow-eyed maid leaps from a window and streaks across the lawn on all fours. What the hell is wrong with you people? What is going on? Save Phoebe. Her mind may be lost to grief and madness, but at least perhaps you can save her flesh from the flames. Oh. I see. The flames beat you back. You and your crew try again and again to reach her. To no avail, the turret collapses. A sailor goes with it, screaming desperately. The spine of the house breaks with a roar as the roof falls in. Sparks fly up towards the false stars so far above. The death of the house takes hours, but it is total. Only a cindered shell remains. Of Phoebe, you find nothing. Huh. Hunter's Keep lies in ruin. I do kind of love this. I mean, it's not relevant to us anymore, but that's kind of great. Let's, wow. They burned it down. What the? God. I don't know. The lawns are weedy meadows walked by the wind. The gravel paths have sunk to mud. The house is a jumble of charred stones and timbers. Pick over the ruins of the great house. Fungus and cavern vines are already reclaiming the masonry. A presence in the ruins. No one has come to reclaim Hunter's Keep despite its proximity to London. Here's one, a porcelain heart, untouched by flames. This place has an eerie reputation. One of your sailors cocks an ear. You look questioning. I thought, she says, for a moment, I thought I heard a woman singing. Oh my. You can turn the lights on and off. That's kind of cute. I'm going to call it there. That was interesting. So the house is now burned down and everyone's dead, but what was the thing in the kitchen? The implication, I think, is that it was the maid, because it had yellow eyes, but why was it on the ceiling? Like, what? And what happened to the other two? And why was this because of stories? What did stories have to do with the death of all these people in the not city, the mansion? Why did it? I really wish I'd succeeded on that mirrors test, just to save her and get some more answers out of this. I'm intrigued. Very, very intrigued. But for now, thank you for your time. And if the like, comment, and subscribe buttons below, use them responsibly. And I will see you all soon.